Hey, how's it going, guys? Today we're checking out Perfect Privacy. So that way you can find out if this is a good VPN for you. We're going to check out things like pricing, what kind of features this VPN has. So let's get right into it right now, actually. As you can see here, it's a no logging VPN. It seems to be multi-platform compatible. They do have VPN cascading. I covered this in a previous video. It's kind of complicated, but basically what you're doing is you're hopping your VPN around a couple different servers. So that's kind of cool. Configure port forwarding, no traffic limit. Interesting to see that. Okay, well, they don't have traffic limit, but there's a pretty good speeds apparently. The client's supposed to be easy to use. I'll be the judge of that. Of course, we have some options here between OpenVPN and a different protocol, IPsec. And of course, we also have stealth VPN technology, which is interesting. Not too many VPNs have stealth VPN technology, which basically makes your VPN traffic hidden. So that's cool to see. Now we also have some other things here, 7-day guarantee. Let's look at the pricing. So this website does have a pretty basic, overall look and feel, which is kind of sending off flags a little bit. It's a really basic looking website. Maybe it's not a huge VPN. I really haven't tested this one out before, and I have reviewed most of the big VPNs, so this is definitely not the biggest one out there, but it still could be a decent product. It looks like it is going to be kind of expensive though, so of course with these longer subscriptions you're going to get that pricing. Let's go ahead and convert that into euros right now. Okay, so I did some basic conversions, and if you guys are in the US, the 1 month price is going to be around $15.53. And of course, if you go longer so this will be around, let's see, 9.99 euros. So it's gonna be around 12 times 12, which is around $144 for 12 months. This is pretty pricey, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This actually might be the most expensive VPN I've ever reviewed. So let's hope that it's worth the cost. I'm gonna go ahead and just pick the basic 1 month plan for now. Let's go ahead and see if there's any Bitcoin payments or anything like that. We do see Bitcoin. That's good to see. Interesting enough, you do see cash. That's kind of cool that you can send the money to the country there. Might take a long time to get there, but it's good to see that this is an option with a couple different options here. So we're gonna go ahead and pick the 1 month plan, and of course you're gonna save 30% if you do decide to get, I guess, a bit of more subscription there. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and check this VPN out. All right, guys, so I did go ahead and check out. This is what it's gonna look like. So looks like I'm gonna get an email, and then I'll be able to set up. So let's go ahead and click on this. So let's go ahead and download the software, of course, and then we're gonna get our login in our emails hopefully pretty soon. Alright, guys, so as I kind of expected from the website, Perfect Privacy VPN, pretty basic website, and it does look like they have a pretty basic application. Now this might not mean it's not worth using or anything like that, but if you are paying around $15 to $16 a month for the 1 month plan, you would expect a little bit more pop and pizzazz and maybe a cleaner aesthetic or inviting aesthetic. This is as bare bones as you get, guys. We do have some options here to pick between protocols, which is good to see. And we do have some startup options, and of course some OpenVPN configuration options. This is actually really good to see. I like how you can change the cipher here depending on what kind of security you want, what kind of speeds. It's good to see that they have these little things here that show, of course, what kind of settings these actually configure. Very good to see. So you can see here, select encryption method, of course. So we also have some firewall and DNS settings here to configure. That's also good to see. Of course, we do have some tooltips here. We do have DNS leak protection, a lot of features here as well with some custom IP and ports, and we do have stealth VPN as well. So wow, this is actually pretty impressive, guys. We're seeing a lot of features here that I don't really see in too many other apps out there, so maybe it is worth the price. So now, how do I even log in? Oh, save credentials maybe? No? Let's see on the website. Alright guys, so it's kind of weird. You had to actually click close to get it work. Again, not the best user interface, but a lot of settings. Let's go ahead and test out some of these servers and see what kind of speeds we're going to get, because if we get some good speeds, some good torrent speeds, this actually might be a very good VPN, albeit a little expensive. Let's go ahead and test out one of these United States servers, something like, I guess. One thing to note already is that there are limited server selections, so alright, good to see, guys. It did connect. So at first it wasn't connecting, but it seemed to kind of configure the network adapters, which was pretty smart. So got it working and connected. Very good to see here. I've had a couple VPNs lately that haven't really been working on my first try, so no frustrations here. Alright guys, so testing out the speeds right now. We are getting okay speeds, I guess. 32 ms for the ping, and as for download rates, we're getting pretty good download rates as well as upload too. Ping is about double what normal I would expect without a VPN, so around 15 ms or something like that, even as low as 9. Although 32 ms is not bad at all and should be sufficient for, you know, most purposes. After the speed test, we're going to go ahead and test out torrent speeds and see how this perfect privacy VPN works for torrenting and what kind of speeds we're going to get. Alright guys, so this LA server, torrenting doesn't really seem to be working. Right, torrent download is just kind of stalling out the Ubuntu file. So maybe it's like a P2P torrent server or something like that. Not sure what's going on yet. I had to do some troubleshooting here. Let's go ahead and pause this and then try a different server out. Alright guys, now that we've finished taking a look at perfect privacy, let's take a look at some of the pros and cons. So initially I was kind of surprised by this VPN, by some of the features and stuff they offer. It seemed like a really solid VPN. Of course, the website was pretty basic, which is kind of like a tell to me that there's probably not that much money invested into this product, or not much money flowing into this product, or maybe not even many people using this product. And pretty much every one of those things was true, unfortunately. So it does have a good set of features like stealth VPN, VPN cascading, all sorts of security features. But at the end of the day, the VPN is not that usable. It does have good standard stuff like no logs, of course, and stuff like that. And some servers do work okay. But most of the servers seem to be kind of buggy, and just the slow connection times and slow confirmation connection times really made this VPN hard to test and even use. In addition, the app also takes a little bit from the website in that it's super plain and not very much of a looker. It does have all those good features like I mentioned, but overall guys, the application doesn't feel that usable. It's super plain, but it's also super basic in that it doesn't really work that well for connecting to a lot of servers. Not only that, guys, with this VPN, I couldn't really get to work with torrenting at all, which is kind of a bummer since the website clearly advertises that it is a good P2P torrent VPN, and in fact, I couldn't actually get it to work with torrenting. Now, the VPN itself is probably the most expensive VPN I've ever used, which makes it very hard to recommend as well. The website also doesn't have live chat, and don't expect any advanced features like Netflix streaming really either. Alright guys, well this is pretty much a good wrap up of the perfect privacy VPN. It's just so expensive, and a lot of these bugs and connection time problems don't really make it worth using in my opinion. There's a lot better, cheaper VPNs out there that work perfectly fine and even have advanced features comparable like Stealth VPN. If you're looking for that, check out Torguard, and Torguard also supports Netflix live streaming with dedicated IPs. Of course, check the links in the description down below if you want to see those better VPN options. But anyways guys, thanks for checking out this quick private VPN. What's it called again? Privacy VPN? Yeah, perfect privacy. Well, generic name, pretty much generic VPN. And I'll check you again. I'll see you again.